My friends, I will play a sound now and let's see who's the first person who will guess it. I'm quite curious. So let's see how the people react on this one. And guys, by the way, I started Top Scoper yesterday. 273 people joined yesterday or today, which is great. I love it. Let me quickly screen. So, who knows that song, guys? And thanks everyone who is sharing. Hey Alex, you're later. I love the Pac-Man. It's not Pac-Man. Mario. Here we go. Who remembers this one? Give me a thumbs up. We're talking about questions. Oh man, Mario. How do you like that one? So, Mario Bros. Yes, that's right. So guys, we talk about 11 questions which will be interesting for anyone, and next to it, rock your stream. So awesome, you like that? So, anyway, maybe I will do it in the end again, but guys, please, everyone who shares the stream in the next 30 seconds will get a shout out. So thanks to Moon, Chilled Love, D Primetime, Steven Sand, Trixie, Crawl Home, D Primetime once more, really appreciate it. Lynn Larson, Nichelle Womack, Donna Wildman, Alyson, 313, Kelly Joe, social media's like dating. Yeah, that's true. Patty Ho. I will talk about the dating aspect later on in the stream. I want to show you something. Eric Thomas Alba, JT Geeter. The topic today, what we are talking today, is social media is like dating. No, we talk about 11 questions will make your stream. And thanks to Igera and J. Chris Fawn for sharing it. CLAN, GLGI, really appreciate everyone who's sharing right now. By the way, it's the last day where I look like this. Tomorrow I have an appointment with the hairdresser. And we talk about 11 questions. And those questions are important. And I'm going to ask you those questions right now because if you ask a nice question in the beginning, that makes your people stay because they love the engagement. They love that you actually ask questions and you're interested in the person who's watching you. So the first question I have for you, and I have 11 questions for you, and next to it, I have some things you should not ask. Actually, you must not ask on Periscope. So, are you ready for it? Give me a thumbs up. That's, by the way, the first question already. Are you ready for it? Give me a thumbs up. That's a thing you can ask people to build up a rapport. If they put the thumbs up, it's already building a rapport. They're already agreeing with you. You know what salespeople are doing when they call you? They ask, the first question is, are you Alex? First rapport, yes I am. Do you have time right now? If I have, yes I do. They ask you a couple of questions to get some agreement with you. What is the rule? Is I think like between 5 and 7 times someone should say yes before you ask for a sale. That's like the 101 of sales. When you're in sales, you know about this. You should get agreements, as many as possible, before you actually ask for the sale. But we're not talking about selling right now. We talk about questions on Periscope. So the first one is, how often, and I ask you those questions and you can answer it. So how often have you already watched me? And all my questions I share with you will help you to understand how deep is your connection with your viewers. So it's not only about, how do I do a thumbs up? That's a good question. Well, there are some of the emoticons and there's also a thumb up. That's how you do it. So how often have you already watched me? Leave me the number and I tell you two things about those questions. One thing is, it should be easy to answer, like a number or yes or no, or something which is pretty simple for the people that they don't need to think. Don't ask things like, tell me all your sisters and brothers and all the names, or tell me what you did today, the whole thing I want to know. No, don't make it easy. So one question is, how often have you watched me already? And you can leave me the answer, by the way, guys. It's not that I'm just asking you that questions for fun. 3 times every day. Freezing. Well, that's not good. That's probably explains why only 64 people are at least 100 times. Well, you are a close follower. About 1 million. There we go. So that's the first, too many to count. So that's the first question. Another question is, which city are you viewing from? That's also interesting to understand the time zones your people are living in. If there, for example, many people tune in from Asia, probably you should try to scope at another time than when people from Los Angeles are viewing. So which city are you viewing from? It's another thing. Another question could be, what's your topic on Periscope? Like, you could ask people, what's your topic on Periscope? So that you understand what are the people actually interested in. People always try to surround themselves with people that have the same topic like you do. And thanks, it's a little bit lacking, I guess, because I still get answers for the first question I ask. So many I deserve a follow. I love this one, Eddie. I really love this one, by the way. Another question would be, what's your first name? Most of the people, they have usernames. So when you ask for the first name, you could go as a next step and say hello. Let's do it quickly. What is your first name? And I think I will get your first name in probably 30 seconds because it's lacking already. I could get my iPad here, but I'm not doing this. By the way, my Facebook is getting crazy, as I can see on my iPad. Whoa, it's because of that post I did. Let me show it to you quickly. Look at this. That's all Facebook. Crazy. All in the last hour. Anyway, let's go back to the questions. Another thing, and that goes more into the dynamic of understanding who is your ideal audience. So 2 questions about your ideal audience. One question is, do you have children? And another question is, are you in a relationship or not? And only do one question in every broadcast, but you will understand better your audience. When someone has children, it's another time when they watch you, it's another challenge, it's another mindset. Also, if they're in a relationship or if they are single. This helps you a lot when you try to target more people to sell your product. If people are watching you and all of them are married, you could do Facebook advertisement for married people. Or you could do Facebook advertisement, hi Eleonora, Nadi, Anna, Eric, Mahaila, Chris, Sarika. There you go, I love that. That's a great way to build up a rapport with your audience. Ask for their first name and then say hello, like to Maureen, Justin, Aaron, Malaya, and so on. People love it. People simply love to hear their name. It's true. You can give me a thumbs up because it's true. I know it's true. So another question is, how often do you broadcast? Or are you broadcasting already? Next to it, how often do you use Periscope? That you can understand how deeply involved are your viewers. All those questions are basically relating to information back to you. So you can write that down, watch the replay, and you understand better who is your audience. That's the whole thing, what it is about, with all those questions. So I see someone is married, 1 child married, no kids married, only 1 question on a broadcast, exactly. I'm married with children. So I see that most of them actually are married. Most of you are married. That's great. And by the way, I know this already because I see what kind of people are converting. But I know that most of the people who are watching me are basically married. It's interesting, isn't it? Married to phenomenal kids. I love that. I really love that. So another question would be, are you using iOS or Android? That also helps when it comes down to the shares. I typed this 2 minutes ago. Yeah, I know it's lagging a lot. And I don't know why it's lagging all the time so much, but that's a thing. So let me give a recap quickly about the questions. So how often have you already watched me? Which city are you viewing from? What's your topic on Periscope? Who tuned in for the first time today? What's your first name? Do you have children? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? How often do you broadcast? How often have you already broadcasted? Are you planning to broadcast? You can play it. Oh. I'm always too much with my hands, and I just almost destroyed my class. Anyway, are you using iOS or Android? So that's the whole thing. You're single, well, there you go. iOS, there you go. So most of the people are using iOS, and I'm sorry for those who are using Android, because I know Android always takes a little bit more time until some things are working, right? So now let's talk quickly about the questions you must not ask. Those are as important as the questions you should ask, okay? So, Alex, you made an app? Yes, I made an app, but it's a couple of years ago. It's 3 years ago that I made an app. I actually founded a company which made an app. But anyway, so to sum it up, anything which reveals sensitive information, you must not answer and you must not ask on Periscope. So those are questions like, what's your street and house number? I also don't like to ask what's your age, because it feels some people feel like weird about it and they don't want to answer it, and you put them in a weird situation, and you don't want to give people a negative emotion. So don't ask things like what's your age, what's your house number, what's your bank account, what's your credit card details. Well, basically anything too private and too sensitive information. All those things you should not ask. Exactly. I think you agree on that. I get the age question all the time. Lol. Well, yeah, I mean the star sign, social security, yeah, you get the point. The star sign, well, if you're not into horoscopes too much, I'm thinking about questions. All those questions I shared with you, what you should ask in the beginning, but just one of them, helps you understanding your audience. If someone is Pisces or Cancer or Aquarius, I don't really understand how this should help you form your product, sell something. Scorpio baby, yeah, I'm Pisces, for example, so my birthday comes up in 11 days. In 11 days is my birthday. Oh my gosh. I'm getting again a year older. I don't like that. But anyway, don't talk about birthdays now. Let's quit that. But so you should really think, and you can, that's all the questions I gave you works for anyone. But if you're working in a special niche, you can of course ask questions which help you in your niche. Like, for example, I could ask, what's your biggest challenge with social media? What's your #1 channel on social media? How much time you spend on social media? What's the struggle? What's your gain? What you're trying to achieve? Why you are using social media? What else do you do? What's your business? And so on. I have tons of questions I could ask you to build up a rapport and to learn something. By the way, I want to share with you 2 insights which will really help you. Are you ready for it? Give me a thumbs up. So, as you know, yesterday I started, I don't know with what I should actually start. But anyway, I start with this because it's great and you wanna be part of it. I know you wanna be part of it. So take a look here. Yesterday I started with Periscope Success and Top Scoper, and I want to share with you a statistic which is amazing. First of all, the first day, today, 273 people joined, which is amazing. I love it. Only because of the broadcast yesterday. But what is even cooler, where do I have it? Where do I have the statistic? Huh? I prepared a statistic for you and now I don't find it. Seriously? Oh, come on. Did I really? Oh, come on. That's not true. Is it true? Well, let me get it. Wait, let me get it for you. Here we go. There we go. I have it again. So, that's the open rate of the first email. Do you see it? Can you see it? That's the open rate. More than 50%. What is topscoper.com? Well, it's a free course for people who want to learn more about Periscope. And the first email I sent out has an open rate in the last 24 hours actually the last 22 hours, of 50.8%. You didn't get that email? Well, send me an email and I will send it again to you if you haven't got it. But what is even cooler, the click rate is 21%. Who knows about email marketing and knows what that means? That's an insane conversion. That's an insane conversion. It means like that every fifth person actually clicked the link and did the first assignment. It's amazing if they click the link. So 50% got it and 21% of everyone who got it. The list average is just 6.99% and the list average here is 30%. So it's a great success of that course. I really love it. But I have more for you to share. And this is, if you want to get a promotion, you can get a free shout out on my Snapchat. You can get a free shout out on my Snapchat. Is that your course? Yeah. P3 Live, it's my course and it's free and it's for Periscope. You need to guess my number. You guess my number of received snaps in the next 24 hours. By the way, if you want to add me, if you haven't done it, there is my Snapchat. Take a screenshot now. It's AlexKhan1. There you can add me. Oh my God, love your mother, Lisa, on Snapchat. Yeah, it's sweet. You will also see my mom on Snapchat. We spent a day together. I loved it. So you can get, if you guess this number right, or the person who's the closest will get a shout out to more than 1,000 people which are watching me on Snapchat. That's another thing for you. But that's not all. I have one more thing, I think, to share with you. Let me think. Oh yeah. I have one more thing. And this is here. It's just went to here. There you go. I posted that picture here, and I would love to have your feedback on it. I would love to have your feedback on it on my Instagram. I will answer it. If you have a question about social media, make sure to do it. It's my whole equation, the analogy about social media is like dating. What was the number and for how many days? What do you mean? Question. Oh, I explain it to you. If you're using Snapchat, who of you is using Snapchat? Give me a thumbs up if you're using Snapchat, and I'll repeat what I just said. If you're using Snapchat and you are swiping to the left where your conversations are, on top of your conversations there is a green bar, and on top of that green bar there is written Snapchat. And if you tap on that green bar, you will see an indication of the snaps you received. That's the second number, and the snaps you have sent, which is the first number. And my question is for you, what is my second number? And the person, I'll tell it, I'll give you a hint. I didn't give that hint on Snapchat, but I give it to you, my friends. No, don't put it here, send me a snap with your hint. And I tell you the number is between 1,000 and 9,999. So it's a 4-digit number. That's my tip for you. And I'm sorry, your numbers were blurry. Yes, it was blurry. That was on purpose because I don't want to show you the number. You should guess it. That's the whole thing. So send me a snap, and the person who guessed it in the most accurate, that's the right English word, in the most accurate way will get a shout out. Till tomorrow, that's it. Yeah, it's between 1,000 and it's between 1,000 and 9,999. So it's a 4-digit number. That's what I mean. Send the snap now, not after the scope at Alex. Well, you can send it after the scope. You have still 21 hours to go. So you have enough time, but you should do it now because I know you will get busy, you will forget about it, and that's the whole thing. Exactly. Bash, got it. Here doesn't count. You need to send me a snap. You need to follow me and send me a snap. You need a shave. The Drake thingy isn't working well. Yeah, I will shave tomorrow, and I will also get a haircut tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you follow me on Snapchat, you will see a before and after. What did I do now? Seriously, guys. Are you proud of my snapping? Yes, Francina. I love your snapping. It's amazing. I like it. But I'm more proud of all the people who actually did an assignment today and took part in my first assignment and got the first email. That's what I'm really proud about, because many of you did and I loved it. And many of you, by the way, wrote me back of my second email that you got the email. I love that too, by the way. Hey Becky, how are you, my friend? All good? I love it. By the way, I want to say something about the number of viewers. The number of viewers may not be correct. Maybe the number of viewers will be higher than actually displayed. I read a blog post yesterday somewhere that actually Periscope, and that's interesting, I'm going to talk about it pretty soon, that actually Periscope is using a third party called PubNub. PUBNUB.com. PubNub.com. They are in charge of the numbers, of the comments, of the hearts. That's not what Periscope is actually doing themselves. That's what PubNub is doing. At least that's what I read. And they have problems with that third party. Exactly, PubNub.com. You can check it out. It's a third party service who takes care of all those things. And it seems that it's a little bit buggy. So maybe you have more viewers than it actually shows. Interesting, right? It is. Are comments still supposed to appear on replays? Yes. Yes. Are you not seeing it? I see it on a replay. Chat box. Yeah, it's a kind. They provide all the things you see above the screen. PubNub can't count. Well, I don't know. It's just a guess, you know. Maybe it's much more of the viewers. How was your day? Becky, my day was insane. I loved it. Thanks for asking. How was your day? I spent my day with my mom, as you could see on Snapchat, and I love it. You think Periscope will go away and just broadcast through Twitter? Yes, I think so. I think so, and I'll tell you why. I think they can't compete with Periscope, with Facebook, if they don't do it through Twitter. And I think that also your Twitter followers might get notified if they tap a special subscribe button. I think it will be possible that you subscribe on Twitter to broadcast too, and it will increase your exposure. That's what I think. By the way, I'm not about this, but look at this. For my goals in here, as I was in the city, I bought so many things. I bought a blue jeans. I actually bought 2 blue jeans. And I also bought, I'm crazy, I bought so many jeans today. I'm addicted for fashion. Try it on for us. No, I'm not trying it on for you. Just wanted to say what I did. I didn't snap about it, but that's what I did. You went shopping. Yeah, I go shopping a lot. You know, I spend a lot on shopping, to be honest. Well, anyway. I have other good news. Actually, 3 different newspapers, well, actually 2 magazines and one newspaper, try it on for us, are wanting to interview me about social media. It's amazing. I have a new management. I actually have a management now. Can you imagine that? I have a management now. You actually saw her. You saw that little dog called Carlino. You know, that little dog. It's actually the dog of the owner of the management. She's pretty young, but she's so capable. It's crazy. Yeah, really. But nothing will change for you. Don't get me wrong. It's just for the German market, and it's just about speaking engagements. And because I get so many requests that I needed to get someone, and I want to focus on you and focusing on the community and focusing to answer you. And I don't want to focus on the clients, you know. I don't want to focus on the businesses. They should take care of it. They should arrange anything. They should do the prices and everything. And just tell me, you know, Alex, on this day, you should be there talking about that topic. Focus on me, focus on me. Yeah, that's what I do. So that's the thing. Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. And it's actually, oh, I can show it to you. You want to see it? Do you want to see it, guys? I can show you the website. It's crazy. Did Carlino seal the deal? There you go. And Spot too. That's the website. It's called keynotespeakers.com. That's a professor in psychology. That's a doctor. The Mentalist, and that's me. Is that cool? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you can click. It's German, as I said. Yummy, like the picture. There you see like all the people. There's a very exclusive agency, to be honest. It's just a professor, another professor, then here's a guy, then here's a doctor, and that's me, and that's Louisa. Also know her. And what do you think is my topic? My topic is social media. Well, I actually a thing is missing, but there you go. But they have great clients. Just that you see, you can take a look at the clients. They have like, take a look at the clients. They have like Apple, Audi, they have BlackBerry, BMW, Canon, Daimler. They have like all Accenture. Take a look at the client list. It's amazing. They have like Hublot. What else do you know? Aeon, you might know. Here you know a couple of them. Microsoft. They have Nokia. They have Roland Berger, Rolls-Royce, SAP. They have Vodafone, Sixt, Sony, Siemens. They have great, really cool, right? So, that's cool. Celebration! Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's amazing. They have great clients. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today, guys. What should I say? I'm happy. Microsoft, everybody knows Bill Gates. Yeah, there we go. So I'm looking forward to the clients. Is this your agency? No, it's not my agency. It's my agency. It's my management. Let's go like this. Oh my God, big leaks. Yeah, seems they are interested. They were looking for one person who can do social media. And that's me. Apparently, which is cool. I love it. What else do we have here? Do we have questions, guys? I love this thing right now about 45. That's an insane group, by the way. If you have around like 50 people in your channel, that's the best. This is the best right now because I can answer any question of yours for free for you right now. Alex, difference between Snapchat versus Periscope? Great question. Snapchat is like an on-point Periscope. So you can do snaps when you really want to show something, but just very quickly. It's not like this, where you talk from A to Z at one place. It's like you can show a picture, then you show a video, and it's like a, how you can explain it? If I could explain it pretty well in German, by the way. In English, take it as a best friend, which is always next to you, and you show the highlights. Versus on Periscope, you recap the whole day, or you talk about a topic, but it's not your best friend going with you everywhere. So that's a little bit the difference. I think for me, Periscope is more like business related, and Snapchat shows more my private side. So that's how I use it. I hear Blab is good. Have you tried it? Yeah, Blab is great. Blab is a great great thing. What do you think about Gary Vee? I love him. I think it's great. Do you believe Periscope is dying or transitioning? That's a great question. Right now, Periscope has problems, glitches, as you can see with the viewers. So let's see. What was the next question? Another question was, do you, Alex, thank you for the Snap reply, just saw it. You're most welcome. Everyone gets a reply on Snapchat. Even if you don't ask a question, you get a reply. That's how I am. I just want to be in touch with my audience. Oh yeah, YouTube on mobile. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we are in 2016. Why they shouldn't be on mobile? They will for sure go on mobile. I think YouTube Live does a very bad job right now, but I'm sure they're going to improve tremendously in the next 3 to 6 months. So yeah, you can be sure they really know their business. They really know about video. They have a lot of experience, actually more experience than Facebook and Twitter. So they will go, I think they will also go all in on YouTube. Unfortunately, it's not allowed in Germany, YouTube Live, which is kind of bad, you know. Yeah, we're definitely at the end of TV days. I said once a quote. I can show it to you. It's on my Instagram. Oh, where is it? It's here. That's my take on TV ads and print ads. Social media is not easy. If it was, we wouldn't see any billboard and print ads anymore. And in the future, I think we also won't see any TV ads anymore because it will take over in the digital world. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. But social media is not easy. People don't understand how to use it, and that's why we still have those ads. How are you dealing with Periscope problems? Glitchiness, low viewers, notifications? I don't care. I don't care. I was always like this. I don't care if I have 1 viewer, 10 viewers, 100 viewers, or 1,000 viewers, or 4,000 viewers. I had all of it. In the beginning, I had 1. In the middle, I had 4,000, and now I'm back to 40. I don't care. It's about the people. And if one person buys your product, it's one person more than none. I like it. I like the reputation. I like the whole thing. And I'm growing. All together, if I think about all my channels, I'm growing. Maybe not on Periscope, but I'm growing everywhere else. It's about deepening the relationships. It's not about going broad, it's about going deep. I had a client today, I said, you need to go deeper. Don't go broader, go deeper. My next email you will get, if you are my Top Scoper email list, the email you will get tomorrow, if you signed up yesterday, tomorrow the email you will get, it will be all about topic. It will be all about topics, and you will hear a little story about how I chose my topic on Periscope and how I failed big time twice. And my third pick was perfect. You will learn a little bit more about me. I was super geeked to have 14 live viewers on my scope last night. That's amazing, Dancing Jaya. You just understand that's 40% of what I have right now. You already, well, it's not 40%, it's 30%. But anyway, you get the point. You 30% as good as me already. And I do this for almost a year. So, well done, my friend. What else do we have in here? What are your questions, guys? I love this small community right now of 42 people. I heard from Alex Petty that Periscope will bring changes in March. Well, you can be sure that Periscope brings changes in March and April, in May, in June, in July, in August, and September. They will of course bring changes every month. But you can be pretty sure that they will do something special on the 26th of March. It's their 1-year anniversary. So if I would give a prediction, in the next 2 weeks, there will come a big update. There will be a big update because it's the 1-year anniversary. And they're planning a couple of things. I'm involved in it too. So I know there comes up big things. Perry Beverly, you're still awake. Am I? Are you sure? Yes, Dub Sexy Mellow. I like that name, by the way. Best time to broadcast? In my eyes, I try to do it and think about the American audience. So it's between 1 and 3 p.m. EST. No, 1 to 3 p.m. Well, it's actually between noon and 3 p.m. PST. Noon and 3 p.m. West Coast is like the perfect time, which is like around 3 till 6 p.m. EST, which is at night, in the evening, late evening in Europe. What kind of big things, Alex? Well, Casey, I cannot tell you, but they are planning big parties for the 1-year anniversary, which will be cool. And anything else I cannot share, unfortunately. Sarika blocked Casey. No, Casey blocked Sarika. Well, I don't know. Saw you in San Francisco Summit. You're amazing. Oh, thank you, Jay. I really appreciate it. Have you tried a new app, Anchor? Yeah, and I have already, I think, 500 or 600 followers. It's great. It's great for thriving conversations, what it's all about on social media. You can ask a question and the people answer it, and you can join those conversations. It's nice. It's a nice app. It's like, I see it as a Twitter for audio. Yes. What do you talk about on Anchor? Well, Alex, it's a great question. I do a question of the day, and people answer it. So I ask questions like, what are you grateful today? Is social media like dating for you? Do you like the comparison? What's your number one struggle on social media? So all those kind of things. It's great. It's really great. but it takes a lot of time. That's why I'm not using it too much. Why do those apps incorporate Android last? Android is much more complicated, Linda. Let me explain to you, because I had an app and I started with iOS and then I went to Android. iOS has 4 or 5 different solutions. So when you optimize an iOS app, it's much easier, versus Android has 5,000 different solutions, because so many different manufacturers come up with different solutions, different dimensions, different technologies. It's all Android, but it's much harder to optimize it. Just that you understand why Android is so much harder than iOS. You usually optimize only to 80% of the Android devices because of that. And there you go. That's the problem with Android versus iOS. What is the name of your app company? I don't have it anymore. I sold it 2 years ago. The name was TrendU, which is like a mixture between your trend, that was the idea of it, and the slogan, the tagline was "My wardrobe in your hand," which is actually in German "Mein Kleiderschrank in deiner Hand," which sounds like a little poem. I love that. I came up with the name and logo and everything. And it was cool. I can show it to you. It was a really cool page. I sold it to a big publishing house last year after I raised $1 million in VC, which was crazy too. Here we go. That was the app, TrendU. Oh wait, let me close this. All the people. So here we go. That was the thing. So it was here, as you can see. It was like a marketplace for high fashion. It was like a Tinder for high fashion. That was the whole thing. Yeah, I came up with the name and design. I love this thing. So we posted lots of different things. You see, like, that was the things you could buy, 70% off, and you could win a Prada bag. It was crazy. It was a nice time. I learned a lot about fashion. That was, by the way, the craziest post. Look at this. We reached like 150,000 people with this one. That was one of our best posts. I don't know, it was this one. It has 2,000 likes, which was crazy. So yeah, that was the app. You could win a Gucci class. You had to. It was during the championship. Did you buy all this stuff? Well, it was a marketplace. I was not buying it. Look at this. That was a sweet thing, don't you think? So any girl in here will love it. Will love all those pictures. It's beautiful. It's called TrendU. That was amazing. I loved it. I just loved it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Apple plans to run iPhone 7 Pro with macOS. Will that change Periscope? I don't know why it should change Periscope. I mean, every new iOS is difficult for app developers because it was actually pretty cheap, but because they always change things and you have to rearrange it. That's a thing. The interaction with PCs. Oh, I understand. So you mean between desktop and laptop and mobile and so on? Yeah, I mean, it will all become one in my eyes. I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel for beauty. Do you think it's oversaturated? Well, yeah, I think it's a little bit oversaturated. But if you have a strong following, the people will want to watch you. It's the same thing. The people, if you build up a relationship, if you have a strong following on social media, the people want to hear it and watch it. You want to watch you and hear it from you. That's the great thing about social media. Build up a relationship and get your niche in place. Yeah, it's so important. Don't go broad, go deep. So if you go for beauty, maybe you would just go for beauty for your eyes or just makeup or anything about that. Cross market with other social media, right? Yeah, it's always important to cross promote your channels. 3 daily routines, please. Well, one is when I get up, I drink a glass of water. That's what I always do. Another thing is I always call my mom and my dad every day. That's one of my daily routines. And another one is I check my and that's not a good thing, by the way, the last one. But I check my emails in the beginning. When I have my glass of water, the first thing I do is I check my emails, which is not good. I read an article where it says you should not touch your smartphone in the first half an hour when you wake up, because your body needs to accumulate to actually awake, and you shouldn't take a look at blue light and anything besides the real sunlight. So I'm not doing it, but that would be great if you would do that. Thank you for answering. You're most welcome. How many times per day I check my social media? Was that the question? I'm saying we can say boobs without sensor pop-up Chatman API party. What's that? But it's tough with social media. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, you shouldn't check your phone in the first half an hour. It's true. Well, truth be told, I think that there is no one working harder than me. Really, to be honest, I sleep probably 6 hours. I'm awake 18 hours. And out of those 18 hours, I probably work 14 hours. I'm sleeping, sometimes going to gym, meet someone. It depends a little bit on the definition of work. If you only count work when I get actually paid for it, I mean working for clients, then I probably am not the hardest working person. But if you count any message I answer, any content I provide on all the channels, I work 14 hours. It's true. But I love it. My mom says always to me, you will get a burnout and so on. But I don't believe in it. To be honest, I don't believe in it. I believe when you really love something, and I love people, and I love the feedback, you don't get a burnout. I think a burnout is just an excuse that you actually, or proof that you actually do the wrong stuff. That's it. If you get a burnout, it has nothing to do with the quantity of work. It has to do with the quality of work. I like that. I like that quote. I should tweet that out. If you get a burnout, it has nothing to do with the quantity. It has to do with the quality of your work. That's what I believe. I mean, right now it's 1:30 at night, and I'm totally energized. I'm not tired at all. After this, I will answer probably 20 snaps, and let me check. I have 45 emails of people answered me because of the newsletter I send out. I will answer them too, and I will go to bed. Probably it will be 3 o'clock when I go to bed. I'm going to wake up at 9, maybe 9:30, so it's between 5 and 6 hours I'm going to sleep today. That's a thing. Bum, 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 bum. What's that? By the way, tomorrow I have a great tool for you. You should not miss that. I have a great tool for you tomorrow. Don't miss it. If you haven't followed me, please do it, because you will love it. It will boost your website, especially if you use a WordPress and you use a Mac. It will boost your website. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. When is the 1-year anniversary? It's in the 26th March. It's March 26th. So it is in 2 weeks, and 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in 20 days. Oh, it's in 18 days. What do we have here? March 26th. Yeah, exactly, my friends. Go on with your questions. We have 42 people in the room. I love it. Guys, 45 people in the room. Ask me your questions. I'm ready to answer any of your questions. Come on, you see what you have for websites. You can actually, if you want to get a sneak peek, you can go on bit.ly/rockstartools. Maybe someone can write that down. You can go on bit.ly/rockstartools. There is a new thing. I haven't talked about it yet. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, but you find it already there. It's bit.ly/rockstartools. There you go. And as Nikki, take a screenshot, check out the website. There you see most of the tools I'm using on a daily basis. It's bit.ly/rockstartool. It will really help you. There are lots of different things on that website. What's the best combination right now for cross-marketing? Well, it totally depends on your situation. It totally depends on your content. It totally depends on what kind of channels you want to cross promote. But if you follow me on my channels, you see a lot how I do it. You can also check out my blog post. I have a blog post about cross promotion. If you go on my blog, alexkhan.tv, you see, I think, 5 ways how I cross promote channels. I just released that blog post 2 days ago. Are we expecting a good update? I think so. I think so. Around the 26th of March, you can be sure that they come up with an update. You're so inspirational. You got a new follower here. Danny, thanks a lot. Really appreciate you. And I hope to see you in my next scope. Have you used the Facebook live streaming? I loved it. Alex Kiss, I really love it. It's amazing. I did it 3 days ago and I had 4,500 viewers. I did another one, they had 600 viewers, and yesterday I did another one, I had 1.1 thousand viewers. Yesterday I did my first promotion scope. It's different. Actually, if you go on catch.me/onealexkhan, I did a whole evaluation between Periscope and Facebook Live. Facebook Live definitely gives me more exposure, but the quality of people, in my eyes, who are really engaged and really interested, I like it more on Periscope. How do you get new viewers on Facebook? Well, first of all, live streaming is a great way because people are sharing your content and then you get new subscribers. But next to it, it's about keeping it real, you know? I mean, if you have a fan page, you can just do advertisement, what you can't do on Periscope, you can do it on Facebook. So this definitely will increase your following. So there are many ways. Chocolate Johnny, hey my friend, how are you? Do you think regular blogging will die out after live streaming? Well, that's a great question. I think content-wise, blogging makes sense because Google still can't index videos. So you need text to SEO optimize your content. Like for example, I SEO optimized Scoper Chat. If you Google for Scoper Chat, I'm on the top 10 results, and it gave me thousands of viewers because so many people were looking for Scoper Chat, which is great. But video, of course, gets more and more important too. And next to it, people love to watch. People don't like to read. So from a reader perspective, videos definitely are better than blog posts. Do you need a Facebook account? Well, it really helps because Facebook is, in my eyes, the most advanced platform in the world. And if you want to add me on Facebook, you find me at bit.ly/FBAlexKhan. So FB and then my name and bit.ly before. Johnny, Chocolate Johnny. Follow Chocolate Johnny. He's a great guy. He's so charming. He's so sincere. He's a really honest, genuine guy who keeps it real. Really appreciate him. Johnny, put in some emoticons so people can follow you. Really appreciate you, my friend. What beauty are you into? There you go. There's my chocolate man. I love it. So what else do we have here? Guys, let's do 3 more questions and then I'll hop off. Gotta sleep. You're most welcome, Johnny. Really appreciate you. So what else do we have here? Guys, come on. Let's do 3 more questions and then I'll really go to bed because it's late. And I have still to answer probably, I don't know how many snaps, but I know I have around like 50 emails to do it. How are you using Anchor? Well, I said that I do a question of the day and people are answering it, and so I start conversations. So basically I ask a question and people have the ability to answer, which is great. Great content, thanks, hi from Paris. Hey my friend. So 2 more questions. First one was about Anchor. Brian fans did a Facebook live stream this morning. It was not limited to 30 minutes. I don't know why mine is limited to 30 minutes, but that's how it is for me. So you have over 200,000 followers and fewer viewers. Yeah, there's a glitch with Periscope. I had like around between 2 and 5,000 viewers 6 weeks ago, and now it came down to 500-600 viewers. That's how it is. It's a bummer, but that's why I always say don't depend on just one network. And it's not about the quantity, guys. Understand it's about the quality of people who are watching, the engagement, and how people are really connected to you. Because at the end, it's all about building relationships. You want to go deep into relationships. Thank you about the chocolate scope of the Alex. That's amazing. Do you think Periscope went down on viewers last week? Yeah, in my eyes, Periscope went down on viewers the last 6 weeks. Not just the last week, the last 6 weeks. It's dropping and dropping and dropping, which is pretty bad because people, over the time, if they don't get their stuff right, people will jump over to Facebook and Facebook will take over. And then with Periscope, it will happen the same thing what happened with Meerkat. And that will be pretty bad. But I think they have a great option in integrating Periscope into Twitter. And as soon as they do this, it will go up again. So we just have to wait. Alex is a great blog, just keeps giving, doesn't matter how many people are on. Yeah, I don't care. There can be 4 people, there can be 400 or 4,000. I always give 100%. That's the whole thing, and that's my mantra. Always try to perform and give 100%. That's the whole thing. It doesn't matter. If I would just think about viewers, I would just do a 10-minute scope where most of the viewers are in, and then I go off. And do another scope, 10 minutes are in, and go off. But that's not the case. Those people who are in here right now are really the people who are interested. Are really my multiplicators, are my deep, close followers, and that's why I actually scope. It's not about exposure, it's about relationships. I love you too. That's why I'm here. And I mean, it's 2:30, 1:30. You add a lot of value. Well, I give my best. Be authentic, speak with your heart. Yeah, you always need to speak with your heart. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing what it's about. So guys, let's do the last question. Tell me, what is the last question of the day? And thanks for all the love. Really appreciate it, my friends. What's up, Cervantes? All good, my friend? I hope you're doing fine and make your day your masterpiece. We should let him get shut eye. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna answer some snaps and then. But guys, please, before you go off, take the chance, take the shot on my Snapchat and guess what's my number. And next to it, leave me a comment on Instagram. I would really appreciate you if you leave me a comment on Instagram. Which no, we have to guess. Oh, just go on my Snapchat. It's AlexKhan1. Just watch the Snapchat and then I explain which number you have to guess. It's a 4-digit number, and if you guess it, the closest will get a shout out to 1,000 people tomorrow. I think a lot of people don't understand the potential of Periscope. I agree with you. Did I miss an update on Periscope? No, you didn't. We guess how many you sent. Yes. No, how many I received. How many I received. In the last 2 months. And understand, I'm just using Snapchat for 2 months now. The ID of your snap, it's AlexKhan1. It's my name with the number 1 at the end. That's the ID of the snap. So gain that shout out. Does Instagram own photos you post? Yeah, like Facebook owns also your photos, but anyway, what will they do with it? It's not that they advertise it. It's just for legal requirements that they do it. But I've never ever seen that Facebook or Instagram took a picture of someone and used it for advertisement. Actually, they don't do advertisement, so I won't worry too much about it. So that was it for today. Thanks to the 43 people who are still with me. I really appreciate every single one of you. I wish you an awesome day. Please do your assignments. If you're part of topscoper.com, please do your assignments. Tomorrow you will get the second email of mine. Really curious how you like it. Make sure to leave me an email. And enjoy your day. Talk to you tomorrow. And make today your masterpiece. Bye-bye, my friends.